In the dimly lit recesses of Russian history lies a city shrouded in secrecy, known as Arzamas, 16. Imagine a place so hidden, it makes Narnia look like a bustling tourist destination. This clandestine city was at the heart of the USSR's nuclear ambitions, much like how my Aunt Betty's kitchen was the epicenter of her battle against defrosting chicken. Now picture this, a city so secret, it wasn't even privy to its existence on official maps. You couldn't find it even if you wielded the best GPS or hired Sherlock Holmes with a compass. Arzamas, 16, the well-guarded headquarters of Soviet nuclear weapon development, was the kind of place where no trespassing signs were replaced by menacing glances from stern Soviet guards. The residents of Arzamas, 16, lived in highly regulated conditions, much like factory-raised penguins. They weren't permitted to leave, and any discussion about their whereabouts was as taboo as speaking highly of mayonnaise in a town of salad dressing enthusiasts. Even uttering casual greetings like "good morning" could lead to suspicious interrogations. After all, morning could be code for radioactive isotopes are ready. Postal services were another dimension worth mentioning. In Arzamas, 16, letters from afar were scrutinized as though they contained the nuclear secrets of tomorrow. Addressing them simply wasn't straightforward. No, the Smiths, Arzamas, 16, somewhere in the Soviet Union, like you'd write the Johnsons, Springfield, USA. You needed a PhD in cryptography just to write a letter home. Let's talk amenities. Mugging in Arzamas, 16 wasn't an activity pursued by pickpockets, but rather by the city's maintenance crew removing anything deemed unsafe or suspicious, which included the neighbor's gnome that looked like it was plotting something sinister. All study and no leisure made Ivan a dull boy, but thanks to strictly monitored cultural distractions, the citizens could indulge in riveting hobbies, such as watching grass grow and knitting socks with one hand tied behind their back. They had the Athletes Annual, an event where citizens were encouraged to run the 100-meter sprint while balancing atomic models on their heads, a mind-numbing ordeal that could only be described as Soviet ingenuity at its finest. Nevertheless, for all its secrecy, there was one perk to live in Arzamas, 16. It served a culinary hallucination known as Atomic Borscht. Made with ingredients straight from Lenin's agricultural ploys and possibly a pinch of uranium, we don't ask, the dish supposedly imbued its consumers with warmth likened to the first chapters of War and Peace. Yet Arzamas, 16 wasn't all grim. Forget Disneyland. This place was famous among insiders, almost like an exclusive club nobody admitted to belonging until the Soviet Union eventually decided to open its velvet-roped doors. Nowadays, the tales of Arzamas, 16, are more myth than classified documentation, reminding us all that even in the shadowiest of places, humor manages to glow like a faulty nuclear reactor. So, just remember, next time you come across a city excluded from maps, approach with a chuckle. Who knows what kind of historical hilarities you'd uncover?